Today, we're diving into the fun, pizza-loving universe of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist on the SEGA Genesis. Released way back in 1992 by Konami, this classic beat-em-up gave us a chance to watch Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello in all their 16-bit glory. So, how does it hold up in 2025? Is it still a nostalgic blast, or has it faded away? Grab a slice and let's find out. The Hyperstone Heist puts you away to the busy streets of New York, where the Ninja Turtles are in the middle of a showdown with Shredder. He's got his hands on the Hyperstone, a mystical gem that's actually shrinking Manhattan right before your eyes. Crazy, right? The gameplay is a side-scrolling beat-em-up, so you get to pick your favorite turtle, each with their own weapons and little differences in stats. Leonardo's got a good balance, Raphael's lightning fast, Michelangelo hits hard, and Donatello's got that long-reach bow staff. You'll find yourself punching, kicking, and smashing through Foot Clan ninjas, Mousers, and legendary bosses like Baxter Stockman and Krang, all across 5 action-packed stages filled with arcade-style chaos. The controls feel snappy and responsive, just like classic SEGA games, fast and fun, with that satisfying thwacks when you land a hit. Each turtle character has a simple attack combo, a jump kick, and a special move that clears the screen but costs some health. It's easy to pick up but still addictive, with enough depth to make you want to switch between turtles to find your favorite. In the co-op mode, it's honestly fantastic. Grab a friend and suddenly you're transported back to the 90s, shouting "Cowabunga!" as you plow through waves of enemies just like old times. And now, let's take a moment to compare Hyperstone Heist with some of its peers. The early 90s really was a fantastic era for beat-em-up games. Think about titles like Streets of Rage 2, Final Fight, or even Konami's Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo. When compared to Streets of Rage 2, Hyperstone Heist falls slightly short, featuring 5 stages rather than 8 and lacking a similar diversity in its settings. While Streets of Rage had that gritty urban feel, Hyperstone goes full tilt into its comic book style with bright colors and over-the-top cartoon enemies. Where Streets of Rage feels like a slow burn, Hyperstone is more like a fast-paced sprint, perfect for the ninja vibe of the Turtles and their quick, energetic gameplay. So, what does Hyperstone Heist feel like in 2025? Honestly, it's like stepping back into a 90s arcade, a real fun throwback. The pixel art still looks amazing, bright, detailed, and full of that classic Ninja Turtles vibe. And the soundtrack? It's just a pure Genesis jam, with those catchy synth tunes that make you want to nod along like it's 1992 all over again. Compared to today's games, the gameplay is pretty straightforward. No complicated skill trees or sprawling open worlds, just pure adrenaline-pumping action. And honestly, that simplicity is kind of a breath of fresh air. In a world full of massive, bloated AAA titles, Hyperstone Heist really stands out as a tight, 60-minute thrill ride that doesn't overstay its welcome. While it's a solid game, it's not quite perfect. The 5 stages feel a bit too brief, and the difficulty spikes can be pretty harsh. Good luck finishing that Krang boss without a few continues. Still, there's a certain enduring charm to Hyperstone Heist. It really captures the Turtles at their best, before the franchise got bogged down by reboots and CGI. It's like a love letter to the cartoon, the comics, and those arcade machines we all poured quarters into. Playing it today, whether on a CRT or a modern emulator, feels like reconnecting with an old friend. You'll find yourself laughing at the goofy dialogue, cheering when you land a tough boss, and maybe even getting a little emotional when that title screen appears. So, what's the final word? The Hyperstone Heist is a true throwback that still holds its own in 2025. It's not the deepest beat-em-up out there, but it's fast-paced, entertaining, and full of personality. If you're a Turtles fan, or just craving some 90s nostalgia, this game is a must-play. Just fire up your Genesis, or, let's be honest, your emulator, grab a controller, and get ready to channel your inner ninja. Shredder doesn't stand a chance. Thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed this look into Hyperstone Heist, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Tell me, which turtle is your favorite, and what's your go-to Genesis classic?
pizza time! Shell shock.